Hello everyone. I hope you're having a good first week for your FYE 101 class as well as for your other classes if you've got late starts this week as well starting. In this video, I'm going to go over the PowerPoint for week 1. Each week I'm going to try and do a short PowerPoint that kind of goes over some of the main points that you'll read in the textbook. You can watch these videos before the Wednesday, kind of as a preview as what's coming up in the textbook, or you can watch it after you read the textbook, whichever works. So for this video, you should be seeing it from this page. Here is a link to the actual PowerPoint if you just ever need to go and look at the actual PowerPoint. So let's get started. All right, so welcome to FYE 101. This is Strategies for College Student Success. My name is Tracy Dotson. Here is a picture of me. This is my fiance, Ed. You can call me Tracy or Miss Dotson. I'm not married yet, so please don't call me Mrs. This is before the pandemic. Look how happy we were. And this is our extended furry family. We actually don't have our own place to live, so some of these pets are at one place and some of these pets are at another place. We're still trying to figure out where we want to live. So typically I live in Leroy with my dad and my sister, and we have the 2 cats. This is my cat, Mr. Binks. He was named after Zachary Binks from Hocus Pocus. He is going to be 18 years old this year. He's diabetic. He's lost a lot of weight from this picture. He is a grumpy old man. That is where he is right now in life. And this was my mom's cat. She passed away in 2012. Her name's Stormy. She's the type of cat that, do not pet me. If I want pets, I will come to you kind of cat. We did have a golden retriever who died last year, and her name was Shadow. She actually was the same age as Binks. They grew up together. They were pals, but she kind of wore out. She passed away on my dad's birthday. And then we had a bunny that passed away a couple years ago, Annabelle. She was my mom's as well. And then where I'm currently at with Ed and his mom in Pontiac, we have these 4 dogs. So anytime during the semester you hear barking, it's probably this one. This is the Pomeranian. Her name is Rainy. She's older, so she barks at stuff more now. And so she thinks she's a werewolf and all mean. Then we have these 2. We've got the German Shepherd Honey and our lab mix Quinn, and then our baby Madison, who's a Boston Terrier. She actually has junior cataract, so she doesn't see as well. So that is our extended fur family. A few other things about me. I went to college at Illinois State University in Normal. I went there for my bachelor's degree and master's degree. I wanted to be a high school English teacher and then stayed on for my master's degree, and now I teach at the junior college level. And some other things to know about me: I love to read books, but I love to crochet. I have knitted a few scarves, but knitting is a little bit harder for me, but I love to crochet, and so these are some of my projects I've done. This is a book sleeve that I learned to make last year when the pandemic hit. So I made a lot of those to keep books in, and then these are my bigger granny square blankets. And then once everything finally opens up and we're all vaccinated, I can go back and play my bingo. This is my bingo bag with my little good luck Care Bear. So that's a little bit about me. So what is this class about? So FYE is designed to help students succeed in college and beyond, and we're looking at 3 areas where we want to help you. So we want to help you in your career development, whether you know where you want to go or not. Okay, if you still don't know what you want to go into, that's still fine. So hopefully this class will give you some ideas of where you can look at. Academic skills, so how well you're doing in your classes, some study skills, things that can help you prepare for your classes. And then personal growth, you growing as a human being. So how can you meet these kind of goals? So make sure that you go look at the syllabus. I did make a video. I made 2 videos that explain the syllabus, and there is a syllabus quiz that I talk about what's on the syllabus quiz. But you've got a lot of points here for this semester, so that's a lot of opportunities where you can succeed. Okay, so there's participation, weekly check-ins, discussion posts, think, write assignments, excuse me, worksheets, quizzes, and then we've got some major projects down here that are worth more points. Okay, so make sure you're doing your best to stay up with class, but if you feel like you're falling behind, contact me ASAP. Okay, we can make a one-on-one Zoom meeting and we can talk about how we can help. I can help you do better in class. Make sure you remember that on Cobra, the content tab, that's where all your material is going to be. So you'll have weekly folders, and in each folder, you'll have a folder of stuff due for Wednesday and a folder of stuff due for Sunday. Your syllabus is located there as well. And then I always think when you go into something new, like a new class, a new job, always go in with a good mindset. And here we're talking on this screen about a growth mindset. And it's talking about the idea that ability is not something that you're born with. It's not something innate, okay? So ability is something that we improve upon through dedication and hard work. So your ability to do a job is determined on how well you continually do that job, you improve upon that job, you learn from your mistakes, okay? Our mistakes are opportunities to improve, okay? So please try to go into any of your courses here at Parkland with that mindset that, look, I'm not born knowing everything. I need to learn this stuff. My teachers are here to help me learn that stuff. Communication with your instructors is so important. The more that you can communicate with them and explain the problems that you're having, the more that they can help you as well. And so if you do screw up, accept that you screwed up, but hey, let's learn from that and what can we do to fix it next time. And sometimes we have to change our mindset, change the words that we always say in our head. That voice in our head can be our worst enemy at times. So here's some ideas of how to change that wording for ourselves. And I myself have been guilty of this too. So instead of saying, I'm not good at this, ask yourself, what am I missing? Instead of saying, I give up, try, I'll use a different strategy. Maybe saying, it's good enough. Try, is this really my best work? I can't make this any better. Try, I can always improve. If you think this is too hard, try, this may take some time, okay? The harder something is, it's going to take more time to do. Instead of saying I made a mistake, say mistakes help me to learn. I just can't do this. Try, I am going to train my brain to do this. And so on. So there's some ideas for you to kind of start thinking about how we approach things, the things in our mind that we say that really get us down sometimes and put roadblocks in our way, preventing us from moving forward. And so those are things to think about as we go through the semester with each of our classes. And then finally, if you're seeing this video before Wednesday, yay! Here's some reminders for Wednesday. If not, make sure you do these as well. So remember, Wednesday we're meeting on Zoom. You can find that Zoom information on Cobra under the content page in the first week 1 folder. So remember that your course syllabus is under the content tab. There's two videos where I explain the syllabus, and there's 10 things you need to know for the syllabus quiz, which I explain in the video. That syllabus quiz needs to be done by Sunday. Make sure to get your required textbook and materials for class. If you're having problems with any of that, let me know ASAP and I will help you get those things. You do have to complete a weekly check-in on Cobra under the Dropbox tab. See if you can get that done by Wednesday. If not, because this is week 1, I will actually open that up for Sunday as too, if you don't get to it by Wednesday, because we're still learning the process. It's the first week. And then make sure you can log in appropriately to Cobra. Obviously, if you're seeing this video, you've already done that, but here's that default password information for you. So hopefully that's introduced you to the class a little bit, to myself. I look forward to meeting you all on Wednesday in our Zoom meeting. And our Zoom meetings this semester, they're not going to be like, hey, I'm going to lecture you and stuff for 50 minutes. I want that time to be, hey, how are things going in this class and your other classes? If you have something come up in another class and you're not sure how to approach the teacher, or you don't know how to get a project done, those are great questions to bring to this class where we can brainstorm and work on that. And I'm sure if you have that question, a lot of other students will have that question as well. But I can also use that time to review. If you've gone over, you've read something in the book and you're like, I don't understand this part, that's a great time to bring those questions and we'll clarify a lot of those kind of things. All right. So I look forward to meeting you all on Wednesday. I hope you have a good first week. Take care.